What's going on, guys, girls, mini pearls, naked squirrels? How's everybody doing today? I'm doing well, thank you for asking. Body beat down here. Michael on this late Saturday morning. Getting a little late start. I woke up super early last night. About 2 o'clock or so, and then I finally went to lay back down at 6, and then slept till about 9 or so. Got up, made my big breakfast, and now we're out here trying to walk some of that off. Sorry. And I got bacon stuck behind my tooth. I guess it could be worse. So, had a pretty good week working out. Enjoying the changes that I've added into my channel. For me personally, I'm enjoying. So much traffic on this road. I love it. So yeah, pretty good week. And finished it up last night. Well, I guess last night. Finished it up yesterday. Friday with some deadlifts. Pretty good little session. I had a little fun with it. Cut up a little bit. Let's try and get across the center section here. You know, this is really weird. Coming from the neighborhood that I used to live in, which was a, one way in, one way out neighborhood. And, handful of houses. You didn't have all this traffic from random people. Anyway, it was a little bit different. Out here you just got tons of random people seeing you walk around with a camera up to your face and talking. So it's kind of weird. So a good workout this week. Had a good sessions. Today we'll get in this walk and this talk. Oh, Mike, throwing in the title. Anyway, we'll get the walk and talk done. I'm going to throw in some horrible Tae Bo. Look it up on Google, Tae Bo. Taebo, Tae Bo, Billy Blanks. Good fun stuff. I'll do that at some point. And no, I'm not good. That's the difference in a humble person and someone who's not too humble. I admit that I'm not good at much of anything. And I'm okay with it. Then you got some people who think they're amazing at everything. And technically, they're as mediocre as I am. So, be humble. Always be humble. So, I'm subscribed to another channel. He had a discussion, a slight discussion in there about talking about friends and something like that, and it's kind of striking up a little bit of something in me to talk about. By the way, there's his name right there. I'm really bad with names, so good channel, go check him out. But on the subject of friends, I've always been if you're my friend, you're my family kind of a person. Like, I really didn't see any difference personally. I'm not a blood thicker than water kind of guy. I'm a right is right and wrong is wrong kind of guy. And, you know, if I love you, that's all that matters. If I care for you, that's all that matters. You know, your heart and how we connect, whether we're whether friends or family or what have you. That's how I feel about you, is how, you know, those things right there. And sorry about the wind. Got a little bit of wind today. But one thing I've learned over the years is, you know, just because you feel a certain way towards someone doesn't mean that they are going to reciprocate. In other words, doesn't mean they're going to feel the same way. And I got a friend that, you know, we became friends in 9th grade. And from 9th grade until about 2008, we hung out all the time. Weekends, lates, you know, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, hanging out, playing video games and cutting up. I'm talking about it all the way into our adult lives. And, you know, the way I felt about him was true. He was my family. He wasn't just somebody. But over time, you know, I had to understand that he might not feel exactly the same way as I did. And that's true with another person that I was friends with, and he's my ex-brother-in-law, and I guess case in point is kind of what I've already said. You know, you make these connections in your life, and you know, not everybody is on the same page. Even though you think they are, and they say they are, but when it really comes down to it, it's usually not that way. So, and that's the same way with family, you know. Admittedly, my family's not close like it used to be. You know, we love one another, but you know, the actions of some people kind of mess things up, and social media, being able to speak your mind on things, which I'm good and bad about, however you look at it. It can ruin things. And just, you know, overall, you know, even with your own kids, you don't have the relationship that you hope for or think you had or had at one time. It's just not there. And a lot of families are probably that way. I just think people have gotten lazy with their time, kind of gotten big-headed for whatever reason, or we hold grudges against people and just different things. And I know I've told my kids plenty of times, my kids are adults, but I tell them, one of these days, your mom and I will be gone, and you're going to miss a lot of things, and you're going to wish that you had spent more decent time with us. Having fun and just communicating. You're going to wish you had. Now my oldest kid won't be alive that long to have those feelings. Those of you that know what's going on with him. Oh my God, I gotta quit eating before I walk. I'm never gonna remember. Good grief. Whew. I was raised by my mom and my grandma, her mom. That's the two ladies I was raised by. And my grandma died in 2003. My mom died in 2016. And if I could go back, and I love them, we all spent time together, all the time. Loved them to death. But if I could go back and just spend more time with them, talk to them, listen to them, get to know them, really get to know them, the goods and the bads, because in my eyes, they're the two most perfect people that's ever walked the planet. And they are as close to perfect as you will get. But I know, there's goods and bads to both of them. And I wish I would have listened to them. I wish I would have struck up conversations more. And really gotten to know them. Because once you're gone, you're gone. There's no do-overs. And although I might not be the most interesting person in the world, if my kids outlive me, they're going to come up to a time and be like, well, I wonder what Dad thought about that. Or I wonder what Dad's favorite this was, or Dad's favorite that was, or, how did Dad look at this, or how did he, there's going to come a time when they're not going to know something. One reason why I do these videos, as I mentioned before, it's kind of a journal, a diary. And that's why you see me do some different things other than working out to put on the channel. Sorry. The old nose is going crazy. It's pretty out. The wind's blowing like a darned old bugger. It sure is. Blowing my pretty beard all over. Oh, before I forget. Also, we're going to do some tire workouts. We'll get those done. I'll let my stomach settle when I get home a little bit. I'll edit this video, get it uploaded, then I'll go outside and do some tire work, and I'll let y'all enjoy that. I still don't have a big tire. That's bothering me, but it is what it is. I'll get one. So I've decided, sorry again. I've decided once it warms up, get some springtime coming in. This year I think I'm going to try and get in a few bike rides. I kind of miss that, kind of hitting the road and just riding, getting out there alone and being alone. It's kind of nice to do. So, probably not long rides like I used to do, but we'll get in some. We'll get in some rides. If you've never done that, or even went for jogs or walks, if you never cycled, well, it is dangerous, but that aside, it's quite the feeling to get out and just get away from people. And you're kind of out there going slow, on your bike, as opposed to being in a car, of course. And you're just getting out there and you're seeing the community. And you're just out there kind of doing your own thing. So it can be kind of fun. It can be relaxing, rewarding. It can be healing. Getting out there and just being alone and away from people for a while. Kind of vulnerable almost, out there. Just on a bike. So for sure this spring and summer I'll get in a few rides, I'm sure. My hair is crazy. Well, guys, fixing to be home. Hope I gave you something for some thought, some discussion in the comments. Keep it going. Keep up the good work. Keep the channel booming. I'm trying to grow it to 10 million subscribers. We're going to get this country up and moving, one subscriber at a time. And that's what it's about, guys. So, anyway, guys, if I inspire you to do stuff like that and to walk on busy roads, maybe like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff to the Body Beatdown. And as always, don't forget, let me let this car go by, because if I throw up my signs, my hand signs, they're going to think I'm throwing gangster signs, maybe. I won't throw up no gang signs. All right, y'all ready? It's clear. Get up, get out, get rad, do it to it, and we'll see you next time on the Body Beatdown. Throwing up my gang signs. Speed limit, Mike, 30. I think you're going to do all right. We'll see y'all later.
Get up, get out, get rad, and do it to it.